Many animals can make us inspire, amaze, entertain, and even hold the Guinness record titles. This year also the Guinness World Records are back again with plenty of skilled, talented, unusual, and awesome species from the animal kingdom. Let's see our top favorite animal world records covering almost from the largest to the fastest to the farthest. Number 10. World's Woolliest Sheep. Chris is the Australian sheep who made the world record for carrying an astonishing record of 41 kilograms of wool. People discovered this sheep on the Australian capital's northern outskirts, Canberra, in 2015. It is among the top 10 animal world records. The fleece was so overgrown, and it left the life of this sheep very dangerous. Thus, the officials decided to remove it for saving his life. A born survivor, it became apparent he had been strolling the Australian outback for about 6 years. By the time people rescued him, the wool's sheer weight he was carrying made it almost not possible for Chris to stand. His survival of him up to this point had been nothing a miracle short, but this merino needed help. The chief executive of RSPCA Act, Tammy Van Dange, estimated Chris had over 5 years of wool on him. It was likely little contact with humans, as a carrier of the heaviest fleece globally. He overtook a New Zealand sheep Big Ben who found supporting nearly 29 kilograms of wool in 2014. When Chris sheared, the yarn also had reached a small car size and was worth €250. So, the process brought around a transformation, which was astonishing. Chris was cautious to kind as well as affectionate. The death of this animal occurred at the age of 10. This New Zealand sheep ousted fellow Kiwi Shrek, who gained celebrity in the home country. Then he met Prime Minister Helen Clark and became the subject of several children's books before his death in 2011. Number 9. World's Tallest Bovine. It is one of the animal world records. Today, Guinness World Records pays an emotional farewell and tribute to the charming Blossom. It died recently, but it always lives on in history as the tallest cow ever in the world. It has a height of 64 inches. The female Holstein was at a staggering 74.8 inches height, over 6 feet tall. Guinness announced the 2 pounds cow as the new record holder in 2014. This female Holstein was 13-year-old. The mature Holstein's average weight is 1,500 pounds, according to Holstein Association USA. The top producing Holsteins are better known for their ability to yield over 72,000 lb of milk in a year. 6 foot 2 inches tall from hoof to withers. Sadly, Blossom held the title of the tallest cow living for less than a year. Guinness also announced that she had died at the age of 13 in May after sustaining an irreparable leg injury. So, Guinness decided to change the title of Blossom in the book and gave the more accurate title the tallest cow ever. Paddy Meads Hansen was the owner of this cow. He cared for this Blossom since she was an 8-week-old calf. For most of the period, she had her oats, chin rubs, and ear scratches daily. This animal was born to 2 average-sized cows. When she was 8 weeks old, the cow's continued growth led to Paddy's father some ideas. He suggested to his son. Guinness World Records checked out the height of Blossom. When Guinness set a record of the tallest cow living, sadly, Paddy's father died before. Number 8. Longest ears on a dog. Tigger, the bloodhound, is the new holder of the world record for having the longest ears on a dog ever. The long lobes of this dog measured 13.75 inches and 13.5 inches for the right and left ears. Brian and Christina Flessner of USA owned this Tigger and won many show titles and more than 180 Best of Breed awards. In 2003, he was also inducted into the Bloodhound Hall of Fame. Tigger died sadly in October 2009. But the Harbor, a black and tan coonhound, has the longest ears of a dog living. Harbor's measurements as of June 8, 2010, are 12.25 inches for the left ear and 13.5 inches for the right. Traditionally, it is a hunting dog. The breed is better known for its distinctive droopy ears. It uses these ears to sweep up scents from the ground. Jennifer Ward of Colorado, USA, owned the Harbor, which is way ahead of the pack. The ear span of Harbor is higher than the height of the shortest man in the world, Junri Baloy, who measures about 23.5 inches. According to Guinness, even now, Harbor's unusual long ears cause some problems as strangers attempt to come up and give them a pull. It is one of the animal world records. Number 7. World's Tallest Dog Ever. Guinness World Records called the Great Dane from Michigan the world's tallest living dog in 2012 and 2013. Zeus, a 165-pound gentle giant, died on September 3, 2014 due to natural causes. Zeus stretched 7 feet 5 in when standing on his hind legs. From his foot to his withers, Zeus was 3 feet 8.0 inches when measured in October 2011. Kevin Dorlack, the owner of Zeus, announced that he had died after showing old age symptoms. His owners told Guinness that every 2 weeks, Zeus devoured a 30-pound bag of food. Also, he drank water directly from the kitchen faucet using all 4 paws on the floor. He always required a van for transportation. When deciding on the name, Denise's owner required a big name for her giant dog. whereas her husband wanted to call this dog a beautiful little name. Despite his height, he had a laid-back personality. Moreover, he got along well with any person or animal. Also, Zeus was a very gentle and certified therapy dog. He visited more people at a nearby hospital because of their impressive height of Zeus. He can drink straight from the tap. The previous record holder, Giant George, was shorter than Zeus, who measured 43 inches and lived in the USA. Zeus, as well as George and many other previous record holders, is a Great Dane. Number 6. World's fastest tortoise. Tortoise is not well known for its speed, but indeed, we can say there is at least one tortoise that is massively mobile. Can any tortoise outrun a human being? What is the speed of the fastest tortoise? The Guinness Book of World Records also maintains the fastest tortoise record. The tortoise ran at a speed of 0.63 miles per hour usually. They are poorly known for their slow pace, however, even for turtles. The highest rate that a tortoise can achieve is 0.28 meters per second, 0.92 feet per second. Birdie at Adventure Valley, UK, reached this speed on July 9, 2014. It has always been very active. Visitors to this Adventure Valley would be shocked at just how fast he was. We can find a Charlie, who was the previous record for a tortoise having the fastest speed. Birdie was a tortoise who completed an 18-feet course with a time of 19.53 seconds. That means he was reaching a rate of 0.92 feet per second or 0.62 miles per hour. Birdie, the Usain Bolt of tortoises, was beating a 37-year-old record. It can complete a 100 meters race in just 6 minutes, which means it is twice as fast as the average tortoise. Birdie may not be finishing with Usain Bolt anytime soon. Birdie lives cordially in the luxury enclosure with their girlfriend Shelley, where he likes his favorite snack, strawberries. Number 5. Longest domestic cat in the world. It is one of the Animal World Records. Stewie was the planet's longest domestic cat, according to the Guinness Book of World Records. Additionally, Stewie measured about 48.5 inches on August 28, 2010. Stewie's death occurred on February 4, 2013. Due to cancer at his home in Reno, Nevada, at age 8. Robin Hendrickson and Eric Bransness were the owners of this domestic cat. It is a gray tabby Maine Coon, and the full name was Maine Stuart Gilligan. Despite its size, it was a very quiet and shy cat. Ludo was the previous record holder for the longest domestic cat. Now Guinness World Records awarded the title of the longest cat who is still living to Barville. He measured 47.2 inches long, and this Maine Coon resides in Italy. It has an Instagram profile and receives many comments asking about its size. This breed is also known as the American Longhair. Additionally, it has held the longest domestic cat title for almost a decade. The favorite dishes of this cat include fish, especially tuna and chicken. Before Barville and Stewie, the previous record holder of this title was Scarlett's Magic. It was a leopard-printed Savannah cat. A Savannah cat refers to the cross between a serval cat and a domestic cat, and Scarlett's Magic measures 42.72 inches long. She also has a sweet temperament and usually comes to schools, libraries, and retirement homes. Number 4. World's longest snake in captivity. The longest snake on the planet is Medusa. It is a reticulated python and a snake species in the family of Pythonidae. Also, Full Moon Productions Inc. in Kansas City, USA, own this snake. IUCN Red List listed them as the least concern due to their wide distribution. In many countries, people hunted this snake for its skin. People also used it in traditional medicine. Many humans sell this snake as a pet. It measured 25 feet 2 inches long when measured on October 12, 2011. The reptile is 8 years old and weighs 350 pounds. It kept coiled up in a nook in a haunted home attraction. Medusa's primary diet consists of a combination of rabbits, deer, and hogs served to it every 2 weeks. The behavior of a python can be wild, also unpredictable, but Medusa is usually tolerable, too respectable of others unless hungry, agitated, or provoked. When we pass through Medusa's environment, we are completely taken aback, not only by its size but also its beauty. This snake holds one of the Animal World Records. It also enjoys rats for a fun snack. Handlers know it has a purr-like vibration. It will also make when it rubbed and happy and enjoys swimming in a pool made, especially. Moreover, it relates to other snakes at the haunted house, but it is the queen of snakes. It sometimes pairs up with among its owners the queen of haunts. It wanted 20 reliable handlers to carry it safely, and we always keep Ratman at the tail end. Number 3. Dog with largest eyes. It is one of the Animal World Records. Most dogs begin their life with large, limpid, irresistible eyes. The Guinness Book of World Records showed a dog's title with the biggest eyes for a Boston Terrier named Brusky. The owners of Pug may say Brusky is just an exception. Boston Terriers have giant globes. Terriers have excellent eyes. It is better known for its herd and hunt. This 4-year-old Brusky lives with its owner, Victoria Reed, and another Boston Terrier, Toby. Additionally, This dog is a black and white Boston Terrier. He currently holds the record for a dog with enormous eyes. It measures about 28 millimeters in diameter. Terriers have excellent eyes. It is better known for its herd and hunt. This 4-year-old Brusky lives with its owner, Victoria Reed, and another Boston Terrier, Toby. Additionally, this dog is a black and white Boston Terrier. He currently holds the record for a dog with enormous eyes. It measures about 28 millimeters in diameter. Victoria did not note their unusually large eyes of Brusky at first, but after family, friends, and even his vet noticed how large the eyes of Brusky were, so she made a Guinness World Records application for the title on his behalf, which led to the title he now holds very fast. In August 2009, Brusky was adopted from a shelter. His previous owner abused him, so he is safe and happy in his new house with Victoria. The globes of this dog make us want to take them home immediately. Number 2. World's largest crocodile in captivity. It is one of the animal world records. Long was a saltwater crocodile. In 2012, the Guinness World Records recognized it as an enormous crocodile in captivity in the world. The previous record holder was the male saltwater crocodile, Cassius, in 2011. Cassius again holds the Guinness record since the death of Lolong in 2013. The animal measures 20 feet 3 inches in length and weighs 2,370 pounds, so it was making among the giant crocodiles ever measured from snout to tail. Experts estimated that it was more than 50 years old. He died due to pneumonia and cardiac arrest on February 10, 2013. People caught Lolong in a Bunuan Creek in the Agusan del Sur province in the Philippines on September 3, 2011. People captured him with the local government units' cooperation, Palawan's crocodile hunters, and residents. Hunted for 3 weeks, it took around 100 persons to bring it onto land. At several points, he became aggressive during the capture. Also, he broke twice the restraining ropes before eventually being adequately secured. The taxidermy at the Philippine National Museum of Natural History preserved his remains of him. He was the main suspect in the water buffalo's disappearance in the public area. In the stomach content examination after the GI capture of him, no water buffalo's remnants reported missing before the arrest of Lolong were found, nor were human remains. Number 1. The shortest cow in the world. Manicam is the world's shortest cow, according to the Guinness Book of Records. The cow was measuring about 24.07 inches from the hoof to the withers and weighing a mere 40 kilograms. The previous Guinness record holder Blaze from the US, who was 2 feet 3.19 in tall. A team from Guinness World Records came to God's own country, Kerala, earlier in 2015. They visit 6-year-old Manicam in her hometown. She becomes a local celebrity at that time. She lives with her owner in Athali in the South Indian state of Kerala. N.V. Balakrishnan is the owner of her, and he was a farmer and environmentalist. Additionally, it is one of the animal world records. Balakrishnan obtained Manicam as a newborn calf. Despite feeding this cow and raising it precisely like the other cows on the farm, her stalled growth at just over 2 feet, Manicam is an unusual creature. She is like a family member of them. She is critical of them and responds when they call her name. Balakrishnan contacted the Guinness World Records when a veterinary surgeon told him that the Manicam was unusually short despite having no deformities. Manicam is a rare breed of the indigenous Indian vetcher. The experts believe the milk has medicinal qualities and easy digestibility because of its smaller fat globule size. The vetcher ghee produced from the vetcher cow's milk is famous for the high medicinal values of a 2-beta-lactalbumin protein and higher arginine content. It is perfect for mending people's health. Subscribe to Rank Meter and press the bell icon to watch similar exciting videos. Thanks for watching.